Okay, Kevin, g'day and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, Rusty. Yourself?
Yeah, very good, mate. Better now that I'm sitting behind this beautiful looking Torana. Now, we're here at the All Holden Day. What is the Torana make and model you got this car?
So it's 1977 LX SS Hatchback.
Yes.
That I purchased from the original owner last year.
Because this car is a very original car, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So the original owner was a policeman,
Yep.
and he didn't believe that cars should be modified, that
Yep.
they should stay exactly as Holden put them out of the factory.
Yep.
So he did not want anything touched on it. And in fact, to buy it off him, I had to promise him that I wouldn't be modifying it either.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so no flares and no spoilers or scoops or anything like that
Yeah,
on it.
and that's one of the things I like about this car. So it's so genuine. Now, was he the original owner?
Yes, he was.
So this you're only the second owner now
Second owner
of this car.
This car, yes.
Now, that guy who owned it, the policeman who owned it, must have had a good foresight to be able to maintain the car and just leave it as original, because it's a beauty. It's like a time capsule.
Yeah, it is a bit, and he took it off the road in '92 for whatever reason. I mean, he'd obviously looked after it. He said it was his pride and joy, but took it off the road. But he kept it registered for quite a few years afterwards, and just left it sitting in the garage. And when the only time it was moved was to move house. And then last year decided, advancing age, maybe time to move it on.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of pressure from the missus. And he put it up for sale.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, because I know that Aussie muscle cars are becoming pretty expensive these days, what did this set you back?
85.
85 grand, mate.
85 grand.
Mate, now, do you think that was a good bargain?
The thing is, people have said, you paid too much for it, but how often do you get the original car, buy off the car, original owner, with all the paperwork, and get to talk to them about it, see all the receipts, see all the books and everything with it, So yes, it's a lot of money, but it's not often, and there's so many fakes and so many, cars are done up, you never really know the original history. So,
true.
So to me, it's worthwhile.
Right, that's the most important thing, because obviously you're a Torana guy too, I know, we've spoken off camera, but you are a genuine, pretty much Torana guy who loves Toranas.
Loves Torana. This is my 7th Torana.
Okay.
I've been in Torana spec since about 1982, but an actually one is an everyday drive.
Now,
So.
what was one of the most famous Toranas you had?
I had 72 Bathurst XU1, X-Race car.
And?
It was ordered by Dick Johnson from the factory. So it came out of the Brisbane plant, never went through a dealer. That was fully race prepared. Had a very hard life, 27 owners, lots of smashes, not the original owner. So unfortunately sold it to buy the first house. And I could not afford, even selling this, I could not afford to buy that car back now with the history that it's got. So.
All right, well, let's get back onto this original deal. So you're refurbishing this car just to make sure it gets up to, let's say, roadworthy condition, I would think.
Correct. So no modifications whatsoever. Only things I have to do, recoring the original radiator. I mean, things like hoses you have to change and ball joints and bushes, but trying to keep the original patina and trying to preserve the originality of the car.
Now, do you try and source NOS parts as well?
If I can, yes. For instance, the master cylinder lead is a NOS part, so where I can. But things like NOS bushes aren't very practical because they're going to be 40 plus years old and they're not going to be much better. So, things that like all the rubber bits and pieces, I think you have to go with reproduction.
How happy are you now that you've got another Torana back in the garage and so original?
Look, I'm extremely happy with it. It's actually not a bad thing to drive. I'm used to drive. I've got the modern Commodore that I drive every day. And I was fearful that jumping this, that it would be a bit of a, bit rattly or horrible to drive. They're actually pretty good. They're not a bad thing to drive. And it just puts a smile on my face every time I drive it,
Well worth the money then, eh?
Yeah, for me anyway.
Yeah, of course. But look, not only are you buying it for yourself, and obviously it could be like a super payout as well down the track, because obviously Aussie muscle cars are getting quite expensive these days. I think of my HQ coupe that I bought 16 years ago for $6,000. Now, I hate to think what it's worth now, but it's not the money. It's about, having something that you really, truly love.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, I'd like to think in a few years it would have gone up in value, but even if I just get money back, I will have enjoyed it so much in those few years. So
All right, now what's it running? Because I don't think we talked about that yet.
253 with the 4-speed.
Oh yeah, how's the 4-speed go?
Yeah, it's not too bad actually. It's you hear horror stories about agricultural, but it actually drives pretty good. So the only option in it was the factory alloy wheels, which are pretty rare. you don't see them very often. When I first saw it advertised, I thought, I've got to change the wheels back to original. But the original owner swears this is the way it came out on the showroom floor. That's what he first saw it in United Motors. And I've done a bit of research, and yes, they are genuine. So.
Fantastic. All right, and interior-wise, still original interior?
Mostly original on the interior. It's got the original door trims. The seats, the inserts in the seats were replaced with a basket weave because the golf ball wasn't available. So I do have some NOS material, and I will restore that back to original.
Over time.
Over time, yes.
All right, so how long? Sorry, just to remind the viewers at home, how long have you actually had it for now?
I've had it for 13 months now.
Yeah, okay. It does take time, and when you spend so much on the car, you've got to, let's say, put a budget together to finish off the things that you want within your own time frame.
That's right. You've got to be doing other things rather than working. You've got family, got responsibilities at home. Only so much you can spend, so work on it as I can when I can.
Right. Now, how are you enjoying? You're right out the front here at the Dandenong All Holden Day. How are you enjoying the day?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, seen some lovely cars out there. Met quite a few people that I know in the Torana and Monaro community. So having a great time.
All right. Well, I want to say, Kevin, thank you very much for being on Bumper to Bumper. Love the originality of this Torana. Beautiful. Keep it as it is, as a time capsule. And I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Rusty.
All right,
appreciate it. Take it.